Oh yeah, Black Star Sports TV here, man. Back with another video, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Been a little minute. We back now. Man, it was a great night of fights last night, man. If you missed them, man, go back and check the replays, man. Some good fights, nice cards. I mean, I have to say, this was one of the best fight cards that the Zone has ever put together, in my opinion. And I was for the first time I'd seen in a long while. I mean, well, I can't even remember the last time I liked the Zone card, like the card, you know. So this one was pretty good. But you had two undisputed title fights in the same card, man. One undisputed title fight got all the love. The other one just got took like, it was none. But we'll talk about that in another video. But right now, today, as we stand, we're talking about Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor, the undisputed showdown. It took place at Madison Square Garden last night. Man, I gotta say, man, Amanda Serrano was moving up, and she's fighting to Katie Taylor. But many credit her as being the best woman boxer. Man, we set the move up in this can, man. The best female fighter in the world, according to the UK, Eddie Hearn, and all those pundits, right? Had the big showdown in Madison Square Garden right here in the States, right? And we kick it back just a little bit, a little bit loud. I don't want to scream at you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a little bit excited about this fight, man. Disappointed as well, but I wasn't surprised at how the fight went. Uh, Really, not even the decision. I was even though it was very disappointing. I felt like Amanda Serrano got robbed in this fight. She came out in this fight and she did just what she does every other time. She went to work. She went on the attack. She was the aggressor. Katie Taylor was looking confused. She was befuddled. She was trying to find space to work, and she was having a very difficult time for much of the fight. We're talking like maybe 9 rounds, you know. But I have to give her credit in the last few rounds, last three rounds or so, she picked it up, kind of evened it up a little bit. Amanda kind of dissipated there towards the end. But you got to also keep in mind, Amanda was coming up in weight, you know, and being so active the whole fight, man, it kind of towards the end, it seemed like it kind of affected her. But with all that being said, man, I mean, the last 3 rounds is not enough to win the whole fight, you know. And she threw many more punches than Katie Taylor did. Katie Taylor oftentimes was grabbing and holding and I mean she was on her heels the whole fight. One judge had it 117, 113 Katie Taylor. Man, that blows my mind. Blows my mind. There's no way anyone could have watched that fight and ended up with that scorecard at the end of it. It's impossible. There's no way Katie Taylor won that many rounds. It's not possible. She didn't do enough. She wasn't consistent. She would fight in spurts from time to time, but the consistent work was being done by Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano was bust the whole nose up, and I mean was doing damage to her. I mean she looked like she was in trouble. She, second guessing herself. She's not really sure. The corner trying to tell her, hey, look, go out there and do this, try this. They was trying to help her out, and towards the end, she kind of made amends a little bit and was turning it around a little bit, but I don't think it was enough to win this fight this time, man. Should there have been a rematch? Yes, I do agree. Should have been a rematch, and it looked like that might be what's going on, but they're going to have it over there now. Now imagine that. Amanda Serrano right here in the U.S., in New York, Puerto Ricans is in abundance, right? You don't get the decision here. How much harder is it going to be to get that decision over there? I mean, to me, clearly she won this fight. This fight wasn't even close. She deserved to be the undisputed champion of the world. And that should have happened last night. So she was definitely robbed, in my opinion. I'm very disappointed about it, man, And then at the end of the fight, she graces, yeah, this is women's boxing. Yeah, it's women's boxing, but shit, I mean, did you train just to say you're a woman fighter? Did you train to win this damn fight? I mean, this was the biggest fight, the biggest fight in women's boxing history, what they promoted it as, right? You lose and all you want to talk about, this is great for women's boxing. This is great for women. No, it's not great for men's boxing when somebody beats somebody in the damn ring and doesn't get the decision. That's not good for the sport. The winner's supposed to get what the person who earned the victory in the ring is supposed to get his or hers in this case. You know, so it's like she was playing that. She was playing that, teen women go and all that type of stuff. And a lot of times people can get trapped in stuff like that. While she's doing that, the judges and the promoters and everybody is Katie Taylor, Katie Taylor. They on some other stuff. They on this UK thing or whatever you want to define it as, because she didn't win this fight. And Katie Taylor should have been, I lose a little respect because I feel like this. If I know you beat me and I don't feel like I solidly beat you the way that I want to beat you, the way I trained to beat you, the way that I prepared myself to come in here and annihilate your ass, if I get in that ring and then you give me more trouble and I'm sitting there, my lip foot, my eyes swollen, I'm sitting there like, I don't know, man. That fourth round, he was getting me a little good too, though. I don't know. I might have got him, but I ain't get him good enough. I'm gonna say so at the end of that fight. I said, well, it was a good fight. It was tough. And the minute I felt like, it's possible it could have won either way. But I set out to get the victory. I think I edged him out, but I think we need to definitely do this again. That's where my mind gonna be. I'm not gonna be saying, yeah, I'm like one, yay, and I'm happy and I'm thrilled, and your whole grill and shit is all befuddled. But you claiming victory. Come on, man. That's not a champion. And people gonna celebrate it. Oh, they see the sportsmanship, man. Fuck that. Fuck sportsmanship. I came here to win. You understand? If I'm standing in the fight and I felt like I won, you talking about just like Oscar De La Hoya did years ago versus Obakar. Obakar fought him to a hell of a fight. End of the fight, Larry Merchant says, "Hey, Oscar, this was a great fight, man. And he was doing this and that. Did you really think you edged it out?" No, Oscar didn't win edge out the damn fight. He got the damn decision. But when he asked him, "Do you want a rematch?" "Larry, do you really want to do that, Larry? Do you really?" This is what he says. Everybody in this motherfucking house know you ain't winning this shit decisively. You supposed to do it again. As a true champ, you want to do it again. Because I'm going to show everybody. I ain't doing this shit for fun. I'm showing everybody I'm the best in the world. And I don't want to hear shit else about it. When I walk into the bar and I'm talking about I want me 2 shots or whatever the hell I'm drinking, I want everybody in that bar to say, woo, they go to undisputed champ, man. Woo, man, you did that. That's the vibe I want. When I'm retired, I'm laid back and I'm kicking, I'm telling my stories and I'm talking my shit. That's where I want to be, right? So I don't understand this. And then the least thing about it, at that time when you run into people talk about your interviews and things and how you conducted yourself. They're going to look at that and they're going to judge you on that as well. If you said that and you true as well, one thing I got to say about him, man, he going to tell the truth. That's how he felt. He felt like he had a little more. So, I mean, think about you fight a fight and it's real tough at the end of the fight and you feel like, well, damn, man, I had a little bit more, but I ran out of a little time. Okay, I'm more inclined to believe you by your track record of things that you have said before. So maybe you never get to fight again. Remember Lennox Lewis and the Klitschko brother, right? Everybody said, man, if they did it again. Okay, it's all speculation now. But who has the more credible words? You see? At that day, when you sitting back and y'all playing cards, you can't do it no more, man. You got a short window, you got to get it in then. After that, you got to sit your ass down and you got to join the fans. You got to come over here and sit with us. Drink a beer, talk the trash, just like we doing right now. That's where you're going to be. That's where you end up. Even the great ones, they end up right there in the same spot. Because nobody beats Father Time, right? So here we go. End of the fight, she's, oh, yay. Everybody's, yeah, even the fans, yay. Okay, even if I'm a fan, I'm like, yeah, she won, but we need to do it again. We definitely need to do it again. Because, if you're not, just a fan or a fan of the sport, that needs to be your perception anyway, But, I mean, it was a good fight night, man. That was a good fight. It really was. It deserved to have the right winner, and it would even build up the rematch even more. It's not going to be able to be built up bigger going to this rematch, having her had won the first one. If she loses that one and you go back to Ireland, I believe that's where Katie Taylor's from. Now, woo, Katie Taylor's the story. She's getting her crown back, and woo. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be even bigger over there, So it's like boxing missed his boat on that. So they talk about this is great for women's boxing. Great. No, it was not. You had a little light on you on last night. You had a little light on you. It would have been magnified if she had lost the way that she did, and they gave the decision to Amanda Serrano the way that they should have. They would have been able to take this fight and go back to Ireland when they redo it again, and boom, man, you got interest on both sides of the planet now. The fight is even huger. You're going to have some people that's sitting here from the States like myself who's saying, oh, man, I already know. So when it's time to pay that money, I'm going to think about that, man. You know what I'm saying? But if they had gave it to Amanda Serrano's going over there to do it again. I seen Amanda Serrano win and get the win. Now I'm more entitled to believe that she has a shot to get a fair decision, and that's all you can ask for. And then I'm gonna put my money in. Let's get this go. All right, bigger event, and it's more profitable for everybody all the way around. And women's boxing, as if they were saying last night, which is supposed to be important, right? You know. But hey, man, it was a couple good fights for women's boxing. But like I say, I'm gonna tackle Franchon Cruz Desarnes and Ellen Cedero's fight next. So stay tuned to Black Star Sports TV, man. Everybody, thank y'all for taking the time, coming through, clicking on your boy's video, man, checking me out, man. I sure appreciate you, man. Subscribe if you haven't. Spread the word. Tell people, man, Black Star, man, he be talking that stuff, man. You know, I don't know. You don't know everything, but, man, he be talking stuff. So if you like to hear somebody talk some stuff, that, hey, I'm your dude. Come on back through. And I'm gonna give you what you came for. Don't worry about that. Just come on through. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button, like I say, notification bell, because, you know, hey, man, Black Star will jump on this bad boy anytime, any place. You just don't know. You just don't know, man. So, hey, thanks everyone for coming through, man. I appreciate you. Black Star Sports TV. And I am out of here.